everybody, welcome back to another episode of Creations with Christina, and today we are working on our final video for the Paisley series. And today we're going to go ahead and cut out this umbrella, and we're going to cut out the umbrella, the top for the umbrella, and the middle section. I'm not going to cut out the other layer, which is the butterfly, because I'm going to do something a little different. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is cut out on black paper our umbrella. So I'm going to set my size at 3.5 inches, and I'm just going to go ahead and turn my speed up here, and my pressure is already all the way up because I'm using paper tray ink cardstock, so need to make sure we have a nice pressure, and my blade is at 6. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out our umbrella. Okay, now the next thing we're going to cut out is the umbrella top, and I'm going to do it from the layer key. So we need to hit layer 1, umbrella, and we're going to cut out the top part of the umbrella. And now the next thing we're going to cut out is the center part, which is right here. So I'm going to hit the shift key. I already have the layer key hit, and we're going to select the umbrella again, and we're going to cut this out. Okay, so we're going to get started assembling our card, but before we do that, I want to go ahead and use my Big Shot to run a piece of, this is vintage cream paper tray ink cardstock, and I'm just going to run that through my Big Shot using my, let's see, what is this called? Spots and Dots Cut-A-Bug folder. So what you need is to open your mat onto tab 1, and you're going to have your first plate down, then you're going to put your embossing folder down, and then a second plate, and we're just going to run that through. Sorry if the whole thing is shaking. There we go. And let's just get this all out of the way. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and assemble our card. So first what I'm going to do is start with a piece of this is Paper Tray Ink's Vintage Cream Cardstock, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5. And we're gonna, I already scored it. I like to score my cardstock before we start because it's thicker and it keeps it from the edges fraying, and it keeps the inside nice as well. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my embossed piece here and layer it on the front of my card by using some dimensionals, because I want it to, since it's the same color, I want it to have a little bit of difference. Or actually, I shouldn't say difference, a little bit of dimension. And because it's a bigger piece, I'm going to need a lot of dimensionals. Okay, and I'm just going to center that. And this piece is actually cut at, for the layer, it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. There we go. And I probably should have added my ribbon before I put that down. Let's see if I can sneak it through there. Yay! Okay, and I'm just gonna, this is just satin ribbon. I'm not even sure where I got this from, so I can't tell you what company it's by. I might have actually picked it up at Big Lots or something like that. They always have some great satin ribbon. So I'm just going to tie a knot. And I'm going to trim my edges. It's a little longer than the other side. There we go. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add, now I'm not going to add any sentiments to this because I want to save it for whatever may come up. So now what I'm going to do is start by, actually I'm going to start by layering my, my umbrella first. So I'm going to use my ATG gun, and the paper I'm using for this is actually K & Company, from K & Company paper pad. I don't know what the name of it is off the top of my head, but I will find out and I'll post it on the bottom of the screen here. And now I'm going to just add my center layer. And I used a different pattern for that, so it has a little dimension. And I'm not worried, it does cut out when it cuts out the center, the place where you would put the butterfly, but I'm going to cover that by using a crocheted flower. And before I put that on, I have these brads from Making Memories, so I'm just going to use, there's one in here that reminds me of that center paper, so I'm going to use that, which is this one right here. So I'm going to put that right here. So that'll go right there, and I'm going to use a glue dot to put that down. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add that right to my card. And I'm going to do that using some dimensionals. Let's see. So there we go. That's our card for today. Thanks for watching another episode of Creations with Christina. I'll see you next time. Bye!